Hey everyone, Liz Roman from Clothed and in My Right Mind. I am in my house. I'm sorry, this is very wobbly. I have been busy with the summer, and when the kids are home, and they are kids, it's hard to do anything but try to keep this steady. I just want to say hi. I want to give God all the glory. I am clothed in my right mind. I will never stop thanking him for breaking addictions, not only to legal psychotropic medication, but also to illegal medication, addictions, and for restoring my mind, which they said was incurable and would never be healed. But I am here as a living testimony. The joy I have is not from circumstance. The word happiness comes from happens. Happiness comes because something happens to you. Joy is in spite, despite the circumstances. Whether it is good or it is bad, God still sits on a throne. Whether I know the answers or not, the questions are for him. Who am I to demand an answer? Nobody goes to the king in a kingdom and walks up and says, I need to know. Who are you? We don't do that in a earthly kingdom. We don't do that in a heavenly kingdom. But we certainly have the right to come to the throne room of grace every day asking for more mercy, more grace, more truth, more of his love. And if he doesn't give me what I want, I'm still full of joy because I'm not who I used to be. And I certainly know where I'm going. So I came on today to tell you that I met with some friends from high school. It was awesome. We have not seen each other in over 30 years. And, when you reconnect, you have some background information, but you don't have it all. And I'm always praying that God would use me and give me a door of opportunity to testify no matter what. And I'm just so happy to say that I obeyed and God responded. And earlier this week, I read something that said, when God tells you to do it, do it. Because if you don't, God won't keep asking. It's like if you keep asking your friends to do something and they keep not doing it, you just stop asking. It's the same with God. He wants to give you opportunities to do things for him in the kingdom. And if you don't obey, eventually he's going to stop asking. So I want to let you know, every time you're out with friends, new ones, old ones, work ones, just ask the Lord for doors of opportunity to walk in, and walk in them anyway, because we have been called to share the good news everywhere we go. But deposit that in prayer in your mind and ask the Lord to give you open doors, and then walk through them. And when he tells you to speak, speak. Even if you are afraid, when God gives you something in your spirit, it's either through impression or it's so spiritual that you just know that it's not from you, because in your natural state, you don't want to do scary things like talk to people who may not love Jesus. But when you obey, I want you to know that God is preparing the heart of the person to receive. And he is speaking to them and using you, but you have to be allowed to be used. And sometimes you will have great confirmation, and sometimes you may not be sure. But today was a great confirmation that God was doing something, and I'm so excited. And I just had to come and say an encouraging word. I've been busy. I love to talk about Jesus. I love to pray for people. And I know some people don't like it and don't want to hear it. But if you've been cured of something that they said there was never a cure for, and you had been given the medicine, would you keep it from the world? I certainly can't. I was told I would never be healed. I would never have a child. And I have been healed and I have a child, and I know it was miraculous. And so I'm not going to stop talking about the one who changed me, because I was unchangeable. I was completely out of my mind, and I believed in things that were wacky, left field and out there. And everybody thought it was great. And now that I love Jesus, some people run. God bless you anyway. I still love you. The more you dislike me, Jesus said, love your enemies. He said, love those who hate you. And he also said, love the unlovable. You know, love is better than like. Some of us have people in our family members, we love them, but you kind of have to like them to hang out with them. But because you love them, you will endure anything, because love is so deep. So I love you. I love people. And if you don't like me, I still love you. And I'm not saying anybody is. I'm just saying that when you love Jesus, people tend to, you rub people the wrong way. I'm just going to rub everybody however the Lord leads me, because he is the cure. He is the answer. He has the medicine, and I'm going to keep shouting it at the mountaintops. I love you guys. Be blessed. You are blessed. You are highly favored in the Lord. And if you don't really know who he is, don't give me the label. The label means nothing. Will Jesus say, I know you? Will he be able to look at you and say, I spoke to them, I spoke to her, she spoke to me? Does he know who you are? There's still time. If you're breathing and you're watching this, go into your room, go close the door, cry out and give your frustrations to the Lord and say, I need to know. Reveal yourself to me. And my God, who is great and full of mercy, will not let you down. And send me a text, an email, a comment, and share and give him praise. God bless you. Bye.